What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer. Today we have level 60 tall striker build. We're going with the target archetype for the tall striker build. Your height, go with 6'5", guys. That's pretty much the whole point of playing target. You want to be tall. Weight, go with 176 pounds. Make sure you have -1 acceleration, -1 agility, -5 balance, +1 jumping, +5 sprint speed, and +1 strength when it comes to your height and weight combination. Now, guys, for your attributes, the agility, we're going to get it to 80, guys. You know, you're not going to be the quickest turning with the ball, but that's not how you play with the tall striker build. You want people feeding you the ball in the air most of the time or to your feet. The balance, we're going to leave it at 75. Don't worry, you will have Enforcer Plus, so your balance is not going to matter that much. We will get more balance as we get more levels later on. Reactions, get it to 87, guys. Since you're playing tall, usually the animations are a bit slow for tall builds, so this is going to help your pro react much quicker when you're receiving the ball, and it's going to make your pro way more responsive when you're on the ball. Ball control, get it to 80. We are going to go with the first touch. You want to be able to take good control of the ball, especially when you're receiving it inside the box, so that's going to help you with that. Dribbling, we got that to 80 because we are going to go with the rapid play style. This is going to help you just keep the ball a little bit close to your feet when you're, just going for a pass or you're not just sprinting. Composure, get it to 85, guys. This allows for your pro to take good shooting animations when you're under pressure. And since you're playing as a striker, you're going to need it. So we want that. Now, guys, for the pace, we went with 87 acceleration and 92 sprint speed. Now, we need 92 sprint speed in order to get the Enforcer Plus. This is really good pace for a tall striker build, guys. This is really good. You should be able to outrun your opponents pretty easily. Now, from the physical, go with 90 jumping, guys. You're 6'5", and you have 90 jumping. You're going to be winning majority of your aerial battles. So, definitely want to go with some jumping. Strength, we went with 90. This is going to make it much harder for center backs to push you off the ball because of the 90 strength and your 6 foot. We also need the strength in order to get the Enforcer Plus. For the stamina, guys, we went with 80 so we can get the quick step playstyle. That is the only reason why we went with 80 stamina, because we need the quick step playstyle. For your weak foot, go with the 5-star weak foot, guys. You want to have the ability to shoot with either of your foot, especially when you're inside the box. For the skill move, we went with the 4-star skill moves. The majority of the time, I was coming up against AI bots or AI defenders. If you're going to be coming against humans or any's, then you can go with the 5-star if you want. Now, guys, from the scoring, get your attacking positioning to 90 because we need it in order to get the Enforcer Plus. So we need it for the specialization. Finishing, get it to 90. This should do the job, guys. Most of your shots are going to be either low driven or just regular, B or circle shots. Shot power, 83 is enough, guys. I promise you 83 is more than enough. Don't waste your points on getting it to 90, guys. This year, the shot power, as long as you're holding down your shoot button, you're going to score with power. So don't waste your points on more shot power, I promise you. And then curve, guys, we went with 80 so we can get the game changer. That's going to allow you to do Travella shots, which are going to be very effective when you're inside the box or you're at a certain angle and the keeper's coming out. You can just curve it around the keeper. And then last but not least, guys, we went with 83 heading accuracy since you're playing tall. That's the whole point of playing this build. I promise you 83 heading accuracy will do the job because you're going to be 6'5", and you're going to have the precision header plus. Once we submit this, guys, you will have the Enforcer Plus. Take out the Power Shot Plus, guys. This year, most of the goals are either low-driven shot or regular shots. You don't need the Power Shot Plus, guys. It is a waste. So you're going to go with Enforcer Plus, replace your Power Shot. Then for the playstyles, like I mentioned, the Enforcer Plus is really, really good, guys. To activate this, all you need to do is press left trigger and L2. Be careful when you do use this left trigger L2 because it does create a little space between you and the ball. This is very effective when you just need to shield the ball and you're inside the box. Very effective. And then, of course, guys, Persistent Header Plus. Make sure you have someone that can feed you the ball in the air, guys, whether it's a corner kick or a cross, because this play style is very, very good and is, one of the main reasons why you want to play tall and use a target so you can score those headers. Now, for your play style, guys, we're going to go with the low-driven shot. I've said this before in other striker builds. Low-driven shot is very, very good, guys. You can do low-driven power shots, regular low-driven shots, low-driven finesse. And to do the low-driven shots, you got to tap B or circle. Now, for your second one, we're going to go with the game changer. This will allow you to do Travella shots. So it will give you a curve when you do shots. And when you're at a certain angle, you might need to curve it around the keeper. So that's why we went with the game changer. For your third, go with the rapid, guys. So when you're running with that ball, your pro doesn't take those heavy knock-ons, especially when you're like on a 1v1 with the goalkeeper and they're calling out their keeper. You don't want your pro to take that heavy touch when you're sprinting with the ball. For your fourth one, go with the quick step, guys. This allows for your pro to take off much faster. So when you're making those runs, that's going to kick in. And then for your last one, guys, we're going to go with the first touch. You can also go with the trickster if you want, but I would highly recommend the first touch. This is going to help you trap the ball much easier, and especially when you're inside the box, you don't want your pro taking bad control of the ball, or when you're running onto the ball too. You don't want your pro to take a heavy touch. But ladies and gentlemen, these are the playstyles and attributes that we went for the level 60 target build. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.